Hey guys, what is up? Are you thinking about building a house in coastal North Carolina? Well, you are in the right place. Today we're looking at 5 homes in Supply, North Carolina. Each one is unique, and you'll get to compare some of the current layouts, features, finishes that our customers are actually using. Supply in Holden Beach has become one of my favorite places to live and work in. It's one of the most laid-back beaches in our area. And from an affordability aspect, you can really enjoy that beach lifestyle without paying the ridiculous premium beachfront price tag. So whether you're looking for a forever home, maybe you're looking for a retirement or retreat, or simply just seeing what's available, I think this will help you compare multiple real life houses side by side. Make sure you wait and watch till the end because I want to know which home is your favorite. Now let's go ahead and get started with one of my favorite floor plans, the Carolina Cape here in beautiful Supply, North Carolina. Welcome to the back of this custom Carolina, guys. There's a lot of stuff I want to point out to you here. Really excited to show it to you. So here from the jump, you'll notice this house is actually over height. This customer got extra long pilings and this sucker is tall. They got crane board siding for the lap siding and the siding up there. So that means it's actually got a deeper dimension than your typical siding, and it also has an increased R value. So what I mean when I tell you it's crane board siding is this is a vinyl siding that actually has insulation behind it. So you'll notice all plywood ceiling here, dry entry stairs, got a flood stand there for your condensers, huge concrete pad, and this is my favorite part, just this absolutely massive porch. You got 10 foot of porch and then another 4 foot of deck. We're on the water here, so there's kind of a slope, but yeah, super awesome house right here on the water. Check that out. Intercoastal waterway. So killer, huh? All right, let me show you what's actually going on up here. Of course, you need some bracing because it's ridiculously tall, but there's your dry entry stairs right here. Huge set of vinyl rails. These customers got some custom stairs. So these risers are there's a lot more stairs than we typically do because these risers actually have a smaller depth. These are 6.5 inch riser versus our normal 7.5 or 8.25, depending on the application. But it's really, look at this siding. Look how thick it is. Yep. So we come up here, they prep for speakers up here, got 2 lights, vinyl soffit, again, vinyl rails. This is how we build our porches. So you'll see we got a raised band here and all the boards run flush. Some people do it differently and we'll cross the boards and kind of overlap them. But we like the uniformity of this. So, look at the casing and all these windows. This customer got casing on all the windows of this home. Beautiful storm door. Welcome inside, guys. This home is 3 bed. I gotta close the storm door, uh-oh. This home is 3 bed, 3.5 bath, 2,107 square feet. A really awesome house for the water. Look at this door. Great door for enjoying the water views. Got triple windows here, double, singles over here, so your TV would be mounted there. That's kind of where you'd be oriented. So you can do like a fireplace there if you want to. This customer didn't do that. I really like this house. They kind of chose timeless options. I think quartz countertops here, all white cabinets, stainless appliances, of course. Got a coffered ceiling up there. This would be your dining room area. So as we continue on, here's your dry entry stairs. Got a pantry closet. Everybody loves a good pantry. Make you wait on the master bedroom. Here's your half bathroom for entertaining, which is always nice. One thing I thought was really cool was this customer got white cabinets in there, but they got the brown and quartz with a lot more texture and play in it in here. So they kind of chose a mild option, a mild classic option, had some fun in the half bathroom. I thought that was cool. Craftsman trim package, which is always nice. All pine, blocky trim. 5-panel doors. There's your breakers. All right, let's continue on. Of course, all shiplap wall right there. They've got all oak treads on these stairs. You can get as custom as you want with these things, guys. This one has, so you can do carpet or oak, or there's all kinds of different colors for flooring, for LVP or carpet. Just different door packages, different hardware packages, all kinds of different stuff. Welcome upstairs. Got 2 bathrooms up here, which is cool. Living room here. So here's the bathroom in the dormer. Massive vanity. Kind of like a pedestal style vanity, the way it's elevated like that. Single window. They got a shower. And then, so you got a dormer across from each other. Dormer here, dormer behind me in that bathroom. Makes this a nice living space. Here is the bedroom facing the water. Super killer. You can see the ocean through the beach houses over there. That's pretty cool. This one is up there. It is so tall. Here is your closet. That's access to your knee wall. So everything up here is actually framed up on site. When we first get it, it is just insulation under my feet. So we sheathe it, do plumbing, electrical, HVAC, all that here on site, as if it was a stick-built home, as well as the porches and all that, because this is just a 2-module home with a lot of stuff built on it. So here's your other bathroom. I bet they'll build some shelves or something behind that. That'll be cool. Tub shower combo. But yeah, you can really get crazy with these upstairs and porches because everything's built on site. But you'll notice we got the 5-panel doors. We got handles that are matching. Our trim is matching. So even though we do it on site, the purpose obviously is you never know the difference. As close as we can get it at least, you know, so most people won't notice. But yeah, guys, let's go see what you really want to see. The master bedroom. Come back downstairs. Man, when I came back down here, it was just like, wow. There's a lot of light coming in. Really awesome. Let's go see this gorgeous master bedroom. Welcome in, guys. Big master bedroom. A lot of windows in here. Here's your master closet. Wraparound shelving throughout up top. Then it terminates on the ends. That way you can hang dresses or pants or long trench coats, whatever is your thing. As we go into the master bathroom, notice they've got a sliding barn door. Probably my favorite quartz counter. I think this one's called Willow White. They got a stained cabinet. Huge vanity, absolutely massive. That thing's got to be ridiculously heavy. And here is your master shower. Gorgeous master shower. That transom above, letting all the light in. Rainfall shower head. Really awesome. And then they've got a private water closet as well. Really cool. And then they got a linen closet in here too. This house has really got all you would ever want. What's up, guys? Hopping right out of the Cadillac. If you know my videos, you know all about that. Welcome to Supply, North Carolina. I do so many houses within a 10-minute radius of here. It's awesome. But the reason I'm standing here is this house is 58 feet long, 28 feet wide. Check out this porch. 56 feet from this corner to that corner. And the porch over here is 30 feet in depth. So, like I said, the house is 28 by 58. This is 56 by 30. So that means the width of this porch is literally wider than the house. Absolutely insane. All screened in. Can you imagine hanging out here in the summer, watching games? So sick. This is based off of our Carolina retreat. Kind of one of those perfect beach house floor plans in my opinion. You notice we still got to do final grading here. Check this out. Got a little deck right here off the utility room with a storm door. Oh yeah. No poles supporting in the middle. We got all engineered roof system. So you got all this open space. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Wow. Yeah, check this out. I bet they'll put a TV or something right there. Watch some games. This is so sick. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and check out the inside. Again, this is based off our Carolina retreat. This one's 2-bed, 2-bath with an office, 1,600 square feet. And it's got that kitchen and living room that everyone loves. We do a lot of these in different floor plans, whether it's a Mac Daddy, Carolina's 2-story, Carolina Cape, Brooksdale, Carolina Retreat, Seagrove. They're all kind of in the same family. This is our bread and butter. Check out, great triple window there. Massive living space, already prepped for your TV right there. This one's got the Craftsman style trim package, all pine trim with that 5/4 header. Check out this kitchen. Huge window above that sink. Quartz countertops, all stainless appliances. That's an upgraded refrigerator where you got the pull-out down there. Check this out. Wow. All right, let's do the drawer test. Full extension cabinet, dovetail construction, soft close. That's what you want to see, right? That window is just sick. Out to your screened-in porch. Got a Lazy Susan here. That's nice. And then a ton of pots and pan drawers. It's cool how they did the blue here. And then they did the white on the outer. Some people do all lowers one color. Some people will do all the same, or maybe I like how this is personally, where the island's one color and the outer's the other color. But let me know what you guys think. Quartz countertops here. Here is your utility room with a pocket door. Got a solid surface counter here. They've got some gray cabinets. I think they prepped for a little refrigerator right here. This could be a desk. Got room to slide in a chair. There's your deck. Here's your room for plenty of room for washer and dryer side by side. Those gray cabinets. Master bedroom right there. Make you wait on that. Let's check out the second bedroom. Facing the side of the home. This house is so awesome. Wow. Yeah, guys, I don't know if I always explain this well. A lot of people don't know, a lot of you probably already know this, but some of you don't know the difference between a modular and a manufactured home. So a modular home is built to the same code as any stick-built home, but the difference is it's just made in a factory. So as far as the strength of it, the quality, all of that should be the same. Where a manufactured home is more to like an RV code, and that's what we would refer to as slang term, we would all refer to as like a mobile home. What's really unique about some of the factories we work with is a lot of those other modular companies you'll see, they work with manufactured homes that are built side by side modular homes. And so even though that house may be able to withstand the wind code of what a manufactured can, because that's what it means, modular, they might be using the same doors and cabinets and tubs and stuff like that that you would see in a manufactured home. And really, I think that's part of the problem with the industry, modular industry, in my opinion, is so many factories operate like that, and we're really blessed with our partnerships here. Not only, and then also, of course, you got the guys like me on the construction team that can build these kind of porches, right? Huge vanity here. Like, we really believe we're not dealers, we're builders. That's the difference. Check out this massive 4x8 tile shower with the upgraded tile, rainfall shower head, transom above. Here in our master bath. But you can turn the water on right there. A lot of times in this house, I see this as a pantry cabinet. So it's cool to see that as a closet. I do not see that often. I'm sure you can do either way if it fits. And then another pocket door into your private water closet. Solid surface counters here. If you don't want to pay for quartz, but laminate you don't want to go for, you can always go for those solid surface counters. Uh-oh, I missed our pantry. Check that out. Double door pantry. Really sweet. Let's see how much room we got in here. Oh yeah, a ton of room for food in here. Hey guys, welcome to the front of this custom Brooksdale. Can't really see from where I'm standing, it's a little too tall, but you've got a bunch of shake siding up here. The rest is all standard vinyl except for what's on the back. You got some shake back there as well. Look at the amount of vinyl in this thing, absolutely insane. Shed porch here on the front. Then you got a uncovered deck here on the side. Here's your concrete under the home. Concrete typically comes standard on a beach house, at least under the home. Got a plywood ceiling above with some lights on it, of course. Need bracing, being that it's on pilings and all. This home is actually on a pump septic system because of the high water table. So that's right there. Yeah, look at all the vinyl. Here's your shower. Outdoor shower, that's nice. Got some hose bibs, some electrical outlets. Check out this deck. There's the Holden Beach water tower right there. The restaurant. What a perfect location. Because of the flood zone, we actually had to put the meter and condenser up here on this deck. Side door into the home. Let me show you the front porch. Welcome on the porch. Here you notice the stairs come off the front and actually wrap around. Typically we would do a 4x4 platform here and they would shoot down. But you got a deck here. The customer wasn't too concerned about their parking space on the right side. So that's how they wanted it. Got lintels around all these windows. Nice big front porch. I'll show you one time. I try to show you the water whenever I can. Water tower right there. Got the intercoastal waterway. Let's see if you can see the ocean. Way back, let's see. Yeah, you can see the ocean just barely. Alright guys, let's go check out the inside of this awesome house. So if you're interested, We have basically this exact model very close at our office in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina. This home is a custom Brooksdale XL. It is 1,500 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath, and I think it's the perfect 3-bedroom beach house in my opinion. So you got a nice kitchen here, all stainless appliances, of course. Dining room. This way, I didn't get this door closed. Let me get that door closed. Dining room right here. And then a really big living room. This home comes with a upgraded trim package. So you'll notice it has a lot blockier trim versus more of a curved trim style. Look at those triple windows though. Letting a ton of light in. That way they can enjoy their intercoastal waterway view. So as we continue on, you got a pantry closet right here. Really nice and big pantry closet. I like that. Here is your utility room. Got a coat closet here off the utility room. Everybody's gonna love that. Side-by-side washer and dryer can go here. This is your deck. Breaker panel. I love these doors too, the 5-panel doors. Really modern, luxury aesthetic to those. Here is the second bathroom. Large vanity, huge drawers. Toilet, tub shower combo with a transom above. And that tile goes all the way around. Looking good. So yeah, guys, I actually built this house myself, which is cool. I feel like the videos always take a little longer when I build them myself because I just know a little bit more details. So sorry if I get boring about that sometimes, but I think a lot of people appreciate it. So here is the 3rd bedroom facing the side of the home. That screen is for the storm door. This is your closet. So let's go check out this 2nd bedroom. Very similar bedroom, kind of a mirrored style. There's your water heater panel. And let's go see what you really want to see. The master bedroom. You're going to love this shower and this closet. It's awesome. Really big closet with that built-in cabinet. Wraparound shelving. I mean, that could be, yeah, it's just a huge closet. No windows here off the back for the privacy. So you got the outlets there, so they laid that out for a bed to go smack dab in the middle. Got a window there off the side. And here is your master bathroom. Really big double vanity. And I absolutely love this master shower. You got a window above your toilet with 3 shower heads. Absolutely insane. I like this tile too. Personally, I just really like the tile. But there's all sorts of different colors you can get for that kind of thing. If you don't like white, there's all sorts of different other colors to pick from. Check out this porch in this Carolina Cape, guys. Full wraparound porch. You see 2 dormers on this side, right there and right there. All board and batten siding here. You got an eyebrow here on the back. There's all black aluminum rails. painted post and painted band. All right, let's go check out the other side. Welcome to the front, guys. What a presence this home has. Let's go check out the elevator. Welcome under the home, guys. Right here, we are looking at our elevator shaft. Let me hit the button and I'll show you what the elevator looks like. So there's several different options depending on what elevator company you work with. This customer chose all white cab, flooring to match the house. Here's your panel. This slider door has to be closed for the elevator to work. The safety feature. Beautiful 5-panel door. Check out this porch, guys. It is absolutely massive. It just goes and goes and goes right here into the beautiful intracoastal waterway. Holden Beach. All the houses you see across from there are Holden Beach. Look at all these windows in the front of this home and all that light in. Then it wraps around here. He's got a little grilling deck over here and a flood stand for his condensers. If you're wondering what that is right there in the siding, that is for his tankless gas water heater. Welcome inside, guys. This is an incredible Carolina Cape, super custom. Very excited to show it to you guys. This home is 2,421 square feet, and it is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath with a den upstairs. Check out this beautiful kitchen right here. Beautiful quartz countertops. I think these are the sparkling white, which I personally really like because they have a bunch of metal flakes. Give off a really cool shine. Got a shiplap wall accent here on this island. Look at this, you got double ranges. You got a range there and then a range here as well. And this combo right here with the range is actually a microwave. Really cool feature. Beautiful white tile. Under cabinet lighting, as well as the outlets are tucked up under those cabinets, which is nice. Farmhouse sink with all the goodies. Nice window with the transom above. Let's check out this drawer. Do the drawer test. Soft close, of course. Notice full plywood construction, full extension drawers, dovetail, everything you'd ever want out of a cabinet. This home also has, look at all these huge pots and pans drawers. Let's see right here. Yeah, you could fit all kinds of stuff in there. And look at these windows. I mean, this house has got light for days. You got a sliding door there. Window, 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 window. Gorgeous fireplace with a shiplap accent above. And then there is your door off to your deck. This customer got this beautiful handrail up to the upstairs. Notice square. These details matter. Obviously, I still got some touching up to do in this home. You'll notice that. Got some punch list items left, but we're in the home stretch. So as we move along, here is the dry entry. So if it's raining outside and you want to take the stairs out off the porch, you can come under the home like a basement kind of thing. And then here, you've got a pantry. Nice pantry. Notice that right there is your air return. So here can also be functional as a shelf, which is nice. Here's your elevator. I'll call it back up here. That will take a minute. Beautiful T4 Pro thermostat. There is your master bedroom. I'm gonna make you wait on that in the master bathroom. Here's your half bathroom right here. Nice half bathroom, great for entertaining. All right, let's check out this utility room / office. Got a nice little office here for those that need to do a little bit of work while they're not playing. Nice little window there. It's cool they fit it in here between that. With the plenty of room for the side-by-side washer and dryer here. I like that little cabinet right here, that's nice. So you can fold stuff. Nice closet right here. Convenient having a coat closet in your utility room. I haven't seen that much, but that's a pretty cool feature. Super grateful for this customer, really awesome. I hope they enjoy this home for many years to come. You guys are awesome people, and I'm very grateful to get the opportunity to build your home. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out the upstairs. Welcome upstairs, guys. So I do build modulars. This is a modular home. So everything up here was actually framed out and done on site. The first floor was finished from the factory. But everything you see up here is built like a stick-built home. You've got a den here. No closet, so it doesn't count as a bedroom. Nice dormer, adds a ton of space to this upstairs. Here's your shed porch. They got leaf guards in the gutters, which is a good option with that tree right there. Got this dormer on the other side of the home. Had a ton of space in here. It'd be cool to, I'm sure they'll add like a bench or something right there. That'll be cool. Here is the bedroom facing the front of the home. Nice bedroom. Intercoastal waterway. There's your closet right here. Access to your knee wall. Nice closet. Here is the rear bedroom of the home. This is a really big bed. This is probably one of the biggest bedrooms I've ever seen in a Carolina Cape upstairs, especially with this dormer right here. Really awesome bedroom. You could probably incorporate this into like a master if you laid it out like slightly different with like a bathroom incorporated into it. Like if you put a door here onto this bathroom, you could make this like a master and make it face the front of the home. That'd be really cool. If you can't get that view on the first floor on pilings, you could do that. That'd be cool. Another access knee wall door. Huge closet. Look at this. Just keeps going. Fit all kinds of stuff in here. So another thing I want you guys to notice is even though this was done on site up here, is you got matching door handles, matching doors, matching trim, matching flooring. So the goal is you shouldn't know the difference whether we did it on site or whether it was done locally. You got a nice linen closet right here beside the bathroom. And here is your upstairs bathroom. Beautiful vanity. Toilet. Got a little space right here. I think the customer's gonna frame out some shelves eventually to tuck towels, that kind of stuff. Tub shower combo. All right, guys, let's go back downstairs and see what you really want to see. The master bedroom. All right, guys, welcome back downstairs. Let's check out this master bedroom. Nice and big master bedroom. Look at that shiplap. That's gonna look really cool with that bed against there. Wish I could come see it decorated. Maybe they'll let me. Beautiful sliding barn door right there. Check out this master bedroom. Huge vanity. Tons of counter space. Look at that window with this tub. A little scandalous right there. You guys better be careful with that huge window. Shiplap accent behind that. Half wall. That's really cool. Got a linen closet in here. Actually a lot deeper than I anticipated. Nice linen closet. Toilet here. And a beautiful tile shower right here. Yeah, guys, let's wait. Let's check out this master closet. I'm not gonna do that to you. Some people have got disappointed in the past. Nice closet right here. That door right there is in case you ever need to access the elevator motor. You don't have to rip the whole house apart. I like how the shelving wraps around right here, but you have, it terminates right here so you have room for the long things to hang. That's cool. Guys, what is up today? We're in beautiful Supply, North Carolina, looking at another Seagrove. I'm so excited to show you guys this house. This is the most popular single story beach house home that we do. And I know it's not on pilings, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm calling this a beach house and why it's so popular. Now this home is very, very skinny. And so instead of being wide, it's deep. And because of that, it really allows you to make use of these lots. So this particular neighborhood, it's on the Intercoastal Waterway, and you'll see they have these very skinny, like what used to be, trailer lots. And what happens over time is, people put nicer and nicer houses in these neighborhoods, and this is what fits. So instead of having a house like that where it's real wide, something like this makes more sense on this particular lot. One cool thing about, I've built a ton in this area, but this particular neighborhood, I built 3 in the last 2 years. So we finished that house right there. It's a huge Carolina Cape with a wraparound porch. And then back around the corner over here, I've got a Camilla that we finished. I'll put the links to both those down in the description. Today huge shout out to Jason. He's the one who worked with this customer. I was the superintendent on this project for future homes of Ocean Isle Beach. So I'm very excited to show you what we have going on here. Here on the front, we've got a shed porch. So typically it kind of depends on each situation. Customers can request things differently. One thing that is different, atypical here, is we move the steps to the center of the home. Typically I have it centered on the front door. Customer had a special request on that. Like normal, we have a little offset on this porch. Now, our Hubert office, some of those are done a little bit differently. But, there's all these little different nuances between each office, each customer. So I just want to recognize that. There is a ton of slope here on the back. So we had to do some 5 block here on the back. But pretty cool. Now, let's see. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can figure it out. That house right there, the white one behind that shed, I finished that about 8 months ago. It was a Camilla, one of the coolest families I built for in my career here. This family is super cool too, though. I just didn't get to be around them as much. All right, guys. This home is 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,327 square feet. As you're always going to see with the home that I build, you're going to see all the deck boards are routed, all the posts are routed. On my particular ones, we've got the 4x6 because you can only do a 2x4 handrail that has to be graspable. Got an elevated floor joist. See right here, it's a little dirty, but all the deck boards are routed. So pretty cool. Got the Craftsman style front door. Let's go ahead and check out the inside. Guys, what is up? Welcome in the Seagrove. Again, I just want to repeat myself. This home is 1,327 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath. And if you like this house, check out the Carolina series because this is kind of part of that, even though it's not technically called a Carolina. If you want something bigger than this, check out Carolina Cape, Carolina 2-story. If you like this kitchen, living room layout. As we come in here, first to your right, you've got a dining room area, and then they did all stainless appliances. This particular customer, they did the black farmhouse sink. They did the black knobs, which is good to show because a lot of customers end up doing pulls nowadays. So, of course, full extension cabinet here, and then dovetail construction, all plywood, no MDF cork. So if you put a wet spoon in there, you don't have to worry about it swelling. Got a micro hood instead of a range hood. One nice thing about the micro hood is not only, some people are real opinionated about the style of that. I like it, but we can, on your personal house, we can get rid of that cabinet if you want and just do a range hood. It's all up to you. This particular customer did laminate countertops. I know some people are real opinionated about that. I think it looks great, but we can do quartz or granite as well. Let's check out this corner cabinet. Nice lazy Susan back there. And then what I really care about, they got the full pot and pan drawers. So this is a lot more expensive to do than just like a door, but it's so much more convenient to be able to have something like that. Now you've got a huge living room here, got a media box, and then just a ton of outlets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ton of outlets. And then of course, in this area, you just got a ton of windows as well. Now keep in mind, all this kind of stuff is custom to each customer's preferences. So whether it's, this customer didn't do any backsplash, I assume they're probably gonna have a particular one they wanna do after we're done. Doors, windows, trim, all this kind of stuff is custom to what you wanna do. Now this one has a double door pantry. So a ton of shelving here. Now as we get onto shelving, you can do wood shelving, wire shelving, different door styles. This is your utility room. They did the 5-panel doors. This one has the black package, so they did the black levers. Got the storm door right there with a set of steps. Looking really great. And then you've got a shelf right here above where their washer and dryer is gonna be. I think that'll be maybe a really cool spot. I would imagine putting like a bench right there would be really nice to take your shoes on and off. Let me know what you guys think. Now make sure you stick around if you want to hear all about pricing. I would hugely appreciate it if you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Here is your second bathroom. Again, a different version of the laminate countertops. Black package again as far as faucets. Now there is an updated faucet recently that is a little different. That stuff changes over time. Different door knobs, different faucets. Constantly always trying to get better, you know. So here is your master bedroom, but I'm gonna make you wait on that master bathroom. Let's check out this second and third bedroom first. Here is the second bedroom facing the side of the home. Got a media box right there. You got a closet, and then you got a water heater panel right here in your closet. Of course, you've got a pull-down set of steps in this home, which is very nice. And then you've got a third bedroom right here on the side of the home. Actually, it doesn't have a closet. So this is, I guess, technically an office because it doesn't have a closet. So I didn't even notice that till now, and I'm the one who built this house. So look at me, I'm slack. All right, let's check out this master bedroom. Sometimes things just don't click all the way. Really nice master bedroom. Again, they did the double doors like they did with their pantry for their master closet. They've got their shoe shelf here, and then a ton of shelving. Again, notice they did the 5-panel doors. We can do all kinds of crazy stuff. You can do taller doors, 2-panel doors, glass doors, all kinds of crazy stuff. Now here is your master bathroom. I think the shower is just gorgeous. Got a double vanity here with the white mirrors, full height elongated toilet the customer got, and then a beautiful tile shower with the door, rainfall shower head. This tile is not super popular, but I really, really like it. I think it's gorgeous. And this door is just so ridiculously smooth. Oh wait, it's so close. Magnetic at the end. I just rant and rave about these doors because they're really awesome. So let's check back here. You got a linen closet. Wow, a lot deeper than I was anticipating. So that's great. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing this home. If you want to build something like this in Southeastern North Carolina, make sure you call me directly if you want to learn some more about. Guys, what is up? I hope you guys really enjoyed seeing some of these homes here in Supply, North Carolina. Of course, we do a lot of coastal homes. One thing I did notice here on this particular video that we put together was everything was a inloader style home, which traditionally makes sense a lot of times with the lots in Supply. If your lot doesn't make sense for that, we can always do more of a long ways ranch style home. All that's up to you. I do have a house that you guys are gonna love. It probably won't be posted for like another year, but it'll be a Heartland Cape with finished upstairs, big shed porch, 3-car garage. It's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. And then I'm doing a Carolina Cape on a crawl space with a full wraparound porch on 3 sides. That is absolutely going to be ridiculous here in Supply as well as an assortment of other homes we're going to be building in Supply here. So if you want to help building your house in Supply or anywhere across Southeastern North Carolina or Horry County, South Carolina, feel free to call my office directly, 910-575-7944. When you're thinking about building a home, there's 3 things that we want to help you think about. You got the cost of the land, you got the cost of developing the land, and the cost of the house. Because usually what ends up mattering to most people, of course, is all of those things, what they add up to be, and make sure you're comfortable with it. So if you want some help with that, feel free to call us directly. We do it every day. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.